Hey everyone, welcome back. We are here in a new episode of AppCast. Today we're covering Fantasy War Tactics R, made by Nexon Company, which makes a lot of games. So they're pretty famous, I would say. This one has only 1 million downloads with 4.5 rating. We're going to try to look through all this stuff and make it a little bit faster. Game introduction, we have various modes for the hero collecting RPG. Scenario mode, hero growth mode, challenge mode, versus mode, convenience mode, and then the rest is basic information. Next, let's go ahead and check out promo images here. Nice, very vast contents. I think it just means content, but whatever. I'll let it slide. It's a Korean company. I'll let it slide. And then here's some game shots. And then yeah, I wrote a review for it. I forgot when I originally rated it because I didn't know what I said, so I looked back at it. So it must have just said I rated it today, which in all honesty I didn't. So let's go ahead and check this out. Can you change the odds for summoning good equipment? I spent 120 gems and you get a single 5 or 6 star set. I got nothing but basic equipment and a 4-star set I've already got 2 of. Please change the odds, it's ridiculous, it's not worth spending on the gems. Oh, okay. Greetings, John. We're sorry to hear your experience with problems while playing the game. Kindly try to clear the game's cache and relaunch the app, and then check if the issue persists. Okay, that's... Please delete the game data completely and reinstall the app through Google Play. Sincere? That's not an inconvenience though. It just means your rates are bad. This is not an answer. Because your rates aren't something that the game... Maybe it could be bugged. Maybe the rates could be bugged. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say the rates could be bugged. But, for the most part, rates are kind of... They don't work like that. Like if I were playing Fire Emblem Heroes, right, and the rates are like 3%, right? It's just luck kind of thing. It just means the rates are either too low on whatever banner this person's trying to summon from, and it's just not working. You know, that's on them too. You know, they just have bad luck. The chemical causes a string of bad luck. It's also maybe increase the rates. If people complain about it a lot, maybe increase the rates. But that's just one comment. Ooh, this one says borderline illegal. Suggestions you should really take into considering one of your characters. Characters Cleo, the seductive succubus, has 2 alternate costumes to choose from. One is the seductive succubus and the other is the first grade room 4 Cleo. Let me repeat, first grade room 4 Cleo. Why would you give a seductive character that particular title? Why would you associate sensuality with the first grade? Oh, I guess we're gonna have to find this Cleo character. On top of that, she's wearing a bathing suit and holding a lollipop. It's like a little girl's outfit. Are you serious? Nexon seemingly has lost their effing minds explaining to do. This is nothing inappropriate, borderline illegal. Thank you for sharing your feedback. Unfortunately, here you're unsatisfied with some aspects of the game. We'll make sure to look forward to it. That's something. If you don't watch enough anime, I'm not like condoning it. I'm just saying if you don't watch enough anime or consume a lot of anime goods or stuff like that, you're probably going to just be singled out on that because it's kind of common. It's just a big thing. If you guys watch the latest anime season, Arrow Manga Sensei is quite popular, and you probably know why. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and open the game. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about on this page. Okay, we're finally loading up the game. This game takes a long time to load on startup. I don't like that too much about it. It is a 3D game, so I understand that much. The version we're playing, Tactics R, is way different from the game I experienced a few years back. So here we are, we're in the game. Apparently it's the 600th day anniversary, so this game has been around for almost 2 years now, which is pretty impressive. Any game that can get to the 2-year point is impressive. That means they have enough people supporting the game. Alright, I'm not really sure where we should start from. This game has a lot of stuff. Right now you kind of just see your summoning character, right? Your lord. And then if we do this, we can see like one of our lead characters. Or we can see our team. Now, I haven't played this game since the Noblesse collaboration. Maybe I have another party. I do, but they're weak, guys. Let's go back to the first party. But yeah, let's just keep it on this. Let's put on Chris. Chris is nice. Chris is a nice looking character. Guess let's try to like unravel this game bit by bit. There's a few things I didn't like about this game when it first came out. And that was the pestering of its sales or its things it was trying to sell to you, like bundles and all that kind of stuff. Every single day when you log in, the same like 4 to 5 sales will show up and pop up in your face, and it's annoying. They're like, spend money, spend money, spend money, spend money. And we're going to talk about one of the egregious, what is unforgivable, what they asked for, because they actually put a few characters behind a paywall. And as absolutely unforgivable in a free-to-play game, because you couldn't get these characters no other way unless you paid money for it, and it was absolutely disgusting. I want to look for the character later on in this video, and then once I find them, I'll show you what I mean. Aside from that, let's do the most basic thing, is achievements. Every game like this needs to have a good achievement system, and this one I think does. You have these little trophies here, and each trophy goes to your achievement point, and when you get more achievement points, you get more rewards. So all in all, it's good, and every time you log in, you get at least 2 daily crystals, which is great. So this has dailies just for logging in, which I think is commendable. It's amazing. I like it a lot. And then these are all easy to achieve. It's not hard. None of them really are. You can clear them all in a day if you want to. And then you have dungeon, battle, here, all types of stuff. When it comes to stuff to achieve in this game, there's a ton of things, and every day you can keep coming in and getting more stuff. So it has a plethora of resources coming to you at all times, which is nice. Next, we're gonna move over to inventory. If you play the game enough, you'll understand the inventory itself. I don't feel like I have to sit here and explain all of it to you. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then this game has friends, and friends do have some sort of meaning to them. You can give them resources, so you go ahead and give your friends friendship points. From that, you can like summon or do other things, and you have all these friends you can accept, reject, blah blah blah. Basic. Then you have expeditions. Expeditions are pretty much missions where you send your characters away for a period of time, and they come back to claim a reward. So we have a team right here who's going to claim a reward. So we go ahead and claim it, and when you do it, the characters gain experience for the time they're away. So this is a good way to level up either low-level characters or characters that has just been hard to grind for a while. And let's go here. And you can just send them again, but let's go ahead and form them. Form an expedition. And you only get the areas that you've unlocked in the story. So I'm only up to this part. But then you have to pick a hero. So you pick one of your heroes. Let's go with shoot, I don't know. Let's go with Serenity. And then you have mercenaries over here. Your mercenaries, I think, are based off your friends. This is going to take 420 minutes. 420, blaze it, right? Well. And of course, you can complete it immediately by spending your gems. I don't suggest it. Just send them out. Let them wait. It's fine. Moving over to lab. The lab is kind of cool, because you can get free experience and free resources based on a timer. So right here, this is the energy flask. Every at 12, you can get here your energy, and it gives you free energy. And normally, if you just don't play for a while, maybe you just log in or so, you can go ahead and grab energy every so often. And you see my energy is 243 when my base energy is 61. So I've really been stacking energy. It's nice. It's a nice little ad they have. You can grab your money, mana stones, blah blah blah. And see, just doing this gives you achievements too. Next we have guilds. I'm not a huge guild fan. I don't like to join guilds. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. I understand there's a meaning to it. And unfortunately I couldn't join one by the time I was going to make this video. And I already had other things to do. Guild is something you'll have to look over yourself. Is it worth it? Sure, I think there's 1 or 2 characters you can get from it. But it's not my cup of tea. Next one we have Lord. Lord is your character. And you can change the costume for your Lord. They sometimes give you costumes, but some are gone, some are non-available. And something I hate about smartphone games, something I hate about gacha games, something I hate about any game with limited seasons or like banners is once it's over, it's over. So seeing this character here, why? Just every update or so, get rid of them. I don't want to see it at all. Why put it there when I can never get it again? They're not available. They're never going to be available. Ever again. Unless they do a vault kind of thing. But who knows when that's going to happen. Maybe you'll stop playing the game by then. So it's kind of pointless to have them here. But yeah, I think they're kind of cool. I picked the girl one. What's the normal one look like? That's the normal one. It's kind of boring to me. And then every time you level up your Lord, I would say, it's just kind of like a rank. Every time you rank up, you can increase the Lord's skills, and the Lord does like support stuff. You'll see it when we get into battles. And then the inner collector in me loves this. I love it so much because it has a collection book. Everything you collect can be shown in this collection book. Oh my god, I love collection books. I like seeing everything I've collected up until now. Of course, I haven't collected a lot in this game, but I just like the feeling of seeing it and seeing, oh, I want to get everything. It's so nice to have that. And of course, you're not going to get everything, but still, the point it has one is nice to me. Then you have stories. As you unlock characters, you unlock these stories for the characters. Like, if you have to unlock Chris and the cat, and you can watch their story. I haven't unlocked many others, but every story gives you, like, rewards, too, for collecting those characters. So it's a nice detail. If you really care about the characters, you'll see some story stuff about them. Okay, now on this long list of things, I think this is the last part. It's the monthly check-in. So you just get to see the rewards, you get to check in and grab whatever, basic stuff. So actually, guys, we're about to see a rebirth right now, and it's pretty much like moving on to the next rank. It's going to increase your star level. And let's do... Okay, so I decided to do a character that I didn't... That's like a 1-star, and I'm picking Jin Kisaragi from BlazBlue. Because, why not? I think it's the best way, because it will take a long time for him to get to 5-star, while others who are 4 stars... There we go. That's going to unlock a lot of stuff for him, too. Yeah, so, like, I think that's the best choice. That's just a new thing. Yeah, look at all those skills. Okay. Okay. Great. And I think we have one more reward in here. Yep, cool. Okay, I don't want to stay on here any longer. I want to go ahead and play a little bit. So let's go ahead and go to Conquer. Here, we're going to go to World Conquest. The game is huge. It has a lot of content to it, which is cool. You got 2 continents, and it's taken me a long time just to get anywhere on here. They've changed the whole map from when I started playing. Again, it looks totally different. It used to look like a geographical map. Now it looks like a pixel map. So it's totally different. But we're gonna go ahead and let's go to Fusei, and you guys get to see the gameplay. I would call it something like Disgaea in a way, but yeah, similar to Disgaea is what I would call this game. It looks like I haven't done 5.9, so let's go ahead and try out 5.9. Okay, we're finally here, and this is like the story stuff. Yeah. I don't really care. It's nice that my character model does change when I change my costume. Maybe it's just for the girl though. If you really care about the story, you can see it. I'm gonna skip it. So I would call this game, I wouldn't say like Fire Emblem. I would say it's more like, it takes a long time for anything. I'm not auto, right? Okay, cool, I'm not. I would call it more like Disgaea, if anyone's familiar with Disgaea. So we have Musaka right here, right? We can either move, we can go here, and once you move, it doesn't take up your turn. So we can go here, right? And then he has these 3 skills. So we choose the first one, we could choose to attack that guy, or maybe choose the second one to see what that's going to affect. The red panels are his attack range, or we could choose the third one, we will attack both characters. So we're going to go ahead and try that one out. And then go ahead and see his good little skill. The enemies had a counterattack, but that is fine. I'm going to go here. Actually, let's try this. Nope. It's really come down to like learning your character and what they can do. So we're going to go ahead and use this one. Oh, he's not dead. They're both not dead. Okay, so let's go here then. And attack. I think these enemies have some sort of counter move, but it's fine. And then finish it off with this. She can't do anything, so stay there. Yeah, enter. Now, I forgot to mention, this game works on the notion of rock, paper, scissors. So every character is either rock, paper, or scissors. And so I think everyone knows how rock, paper, scissors plays out. And knows how it works. So I don't think I really have to sit here and explain it to you. Now, if you're not sure what attack is going to hit, it's always going to give you a projected sight on what's going to work. So you can use this and it'll say it's his first attack. And so we can go ahead and use that. And there we go, we're going to hit him. Or we can go over here, or here. We can try to attack this guy. Oops. Yep. There we go. Maybe he's dead. He's not. We're going to keep moving forward. And then let's go ahead and take this dude out. One more time, we have to move forward. Enter. So now it's the enemy's turn. We'll see what they're gonna do. Not much. They shouldn't be able to hurt us at this level. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to. Okay, so we go here now. We want to take out these dudes from behind. Your positioning is very important too. If you're on high ground, then you'll do more damage. If you're behind an enemy, you'll do more damage. I think it's a nice little touch. You use your terrain to the best of your ability. Like, some characters are better on sand. Some characters are better on lava, actually. Some characters are better on grass. So it makes you think about what your character is good for and what they can do. Okay, let's go here. We can't do anything. So that enemy's kind of far away, and we can't really hit them. So we're going to use our leader skill, Hellfire. And with Hellfire, we'll be able to attack them. Unfortunately, I'm a girl, but it never changed my voice. So, what is that? I'm using my ally's character. He has an attack that can do some damage, so we're going to go ahead and use it. It's like an ultimate skill. Amazing damage. And then we're gonna skip the story. It doesn't matter to me. So we're just gonna go ahead and move forward. Okay, so now we're here at the Lost Island, and the Lost Island is timed events where you can fight certain characters. When you fight these characters, you can unlock their genes, and when you unlock their genes, you can sooner or later unlock the character when you get a certain amount. So I actually haven't tried Reyna's, so let's go ahead and give that a shot. So here we are. We're gonna try to take out all these guys. We need a scissors, so we have to wait for Rakashira or... Oh, there we go. There she is right now. Maybe we have... There we go. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and cut these guys down. Because that's all we really need to do, but they're not dead. Dang it. So we're going to have to wait a bit. Yep, we're going to have to wait. Yeah, we're going to have to wait. I mean, the enemies can't get past us, so we don't have anything to worry about. Oh, one's dead, though. Okay, cool. Muzaka is pretty much useless in this case. So we're just going to do this one more time, blow through these dudes. And then we're going to go right over to her. And we're actually going to switch. We're going to switch out for this guy. And then take her out. I think we did it. Oh yeah, sure, we sure did. Now once you take out the hero, that's the end of the map. And basic stuff. And so here you see we got some of her genes. We've only got 2. And I think the number most of them have is like 100 something. Not even 100, probably like 200 something. The other dude lost, I forgot what it was called. Lost Island maps a lot in order to get the character. Okay, so I think we're pretty much wrapping down to the finish of this. And I just kind of want to go over a few things. We have summon here, which again is my least, I don't like this kind of summoning. I don't like equipment summoning. It's not my thing. I mean, they give you a free summon every so often. I think every like 30 hours or so. We're about to see. This is the summoning animation. Let's go ahead and open it up. Cool, I guess. Anyway, so free summon every 5 hours and 6 minutes, maybe every day. That's probably when the game's gonna reset. Yeah, it's just I'm not a fan of summoning equipment. It's not my thing. I'd rather summon characters, but in this game you can earn all the characters. So you need better equipment, and that's just how it works, I guess. I can't do anything else about it. Let's summon 10 things because why not? Why the heck not? Apparently I got an achievement for that. Oh wow, look at that. This is the new summoning, by the way. It used to be like a gacha machine where a little pod would pop out and it would roll out into let's open. it's cool that they give you the sets. So at least you have the set of equipment instead of... Ooh, that's nice. I guess it is kind of fun. At least opening them. Maybe if they shook or something, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, like, you shake them. Let's do one more. I'm having a bit of fun. It's a shame, because I want to have to put this game away for a while, because it's just absolutely killing my, my space, my hard drive, not hard drive, memory space. Okay, bam, 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 and bada bing, bada boom. Okay, what is that? That's it for that. We're not going to try to, we're not going to try to waste all of our money or whatever that is. Next we have is the shop. So I guess we're gonna go look at the shop. Again, I'm just not a fan of it. They've calmed it down with how much they've pushed their sales and stuff like that. But still, it's all over the place. Like $4 for, they have like these dailies, right? Like you pay this much and you get a daily kind of thing. You got the beginner shop or the content shop. Let's go over to the content shop. Oh yeah, here's where you can buy some jeans for characters. So 180 is the amount of jeans. You can even buy some costumes for characters, which is cool that some of them aren't limited to a certain aspect. In all honesty, it's whatever, because it's probably characters you don't really care about. So we're only gonna buy some jeans right now since we have medals. There we go. We're almost close to buying his. Let's just go ahead and do this one as well, since I don't really care about using them all right now. Yeah, boy. There you go. Alright. Guild shop. So there is a character, is the Valkyrie, you can get from the guild stuff. I've got quite a bit already. There's all these types of currencies you can use. If you guys remember the Valkyrie Connect AppCast I did, you saw how many currencies there are to it. And this is what friend points gets you. You gotta have a ton of friend points to get the good stuff. A ton of it. So you better start playing a lot, that's for sure. Then you have the currency shop. So again, I want to make this a point in every video, because these free-to-play games all have valuations to them, and they all value things differently. So I want to go over these just to see if, you know, they're trying to swindle people or not. So a handful of crystals is 90. And if I'm correct, 120 is the amount to summon one thing. So $3 isn't even worth a piece of equipment. I shouldn't say piece, a set of equipment. But $5 is worth a set of equipment. $10, bonus 20. I hate that stuff. I hate when they say, oh, you get a bonus this amount. That's kind of, I don't know, it's just stupid, right? Just say we get that much. And then you have $30. You've got $50. So we just did 2 summoning sessions. And that was about 2,400. So that's almost around $50, they said. That's worth $50. But now we can go back to that comment we saw earlier, and the rates are really bad. You only get 1 gold pod. That's just kind of bad. You're saying that's worth $50? Because it's not. It's definitely not, especially with the horrible pull rates, right? You got 3,000 here for about $100. $100. So two summons, 2 full summons. I shouldn't have 2, like 3. 3 would be 3,600. Is worth more than $100 to them? What? It makes no sense. It's kind of bonkers. These prices are crazy, especially when you look at what they're used for, because you don't need to use your crystals for stamina. You get plenty of stamina. This game is generous with stamina. It's too generous with stamina sometimes. And so you're looking at it, it's like, what are we buying these for? Equipment with bad pull rates? That's stupid. It's just stupid. I don't get it. Next you have the gold shop. You can buy gold. Again, it's oh, whoa, no thank you. Again, it's kind of unnecessary. I have 14 million, and that's just me kind of ranking up and saving it. It's not that hard. Of course, if you play the game more often, yeah, you're going to use money a lot more faster than everyone else. Money is kind of not an issue here. Mana stones aren't either. You can build these things up easily, especially with how much stamina you have. Again, they give you quite a bit. All this, I guess, makes sense. 30,000 soul stones is worth 1,200. And then let's just go over here. 1,200 is that much. and 1200 is 3,000,000 and 3,600,000. But if you want to get any of that stuff, you gotta cough up at least $50, at least. But let's say you didn't, right? You have to cough up 30 and then $40. So the valuation of anything at its top is $40. The valuation is just too crazy. It's too high. Oh, the expedition is over. We've been recording for that long. Okay, next is the costume shop. Again, it just irks me if we go to like Chris right here. Look, not available. None of these are available. Why are they here then? Just get rid of them. Just don't show them. Then you have the functional shop here, which you're gonna need quite a bit of stones to do anything really with it. You have the perfect, like, you're just gonna need a lot of stones. Like, these gene shops is what increases your character's skills when you run out of their genes. So again, it's just kind of a lot. I'm glad they added the gene shop because they didn't before, and without it you couldn't level up characters whose events, their lost islands, just went away. So there being a gene shop is nice. Seeing how you have to pay with it with crystals, it does split everything crystals is used for. Right? You have all this all these resources. You got mana stones, you got soul stones, you got gold, but in the end, crystals is what you're really going to need when it comes down to it. Like any other game, but still. And then here, the package shop. This is the most egregious because there's always a lot of packages. You have the monthly packages available only 15 times every month. So they're saying you can buy this 15 times a month. So it's worth $10. You can do $150 for this transaction. Crystals, 320, energy potion, soul stones, and mana stones. At least half of a month you can pay for this every single day of half a month. $150. Is that any cheaper? Let's do the math right now. Okay, so you have 320 stones, right? 320 times 15, and that equals about 4,800 crystals. And let's go back. Let's think back. 4,800 crystals is more than what you can buy naturally, which is 3,000, which is worth 100. But you're paying 150 for this. It's like both of them. It's just choose your poison. You want to pay infrequently, or do you want to just pay it all right now? The answer is neither. You should hope, because you have multiple monthly packages. Look at this, $20 for. Let's do the math on this one. 9,750 for $20. For $20 every. Oh my gosh. So that means this is worth $300. $300 if you were to proceed and keep doing it. Oh, but let's go to this one. Holy crap. $50. $50. 15 times 50. $750. For how many stones? What is it? 720 times 15. 25,800 stones. But it's worth so much money. And this is $100. This is literally $1,500. $1,500. So what is that? 3600 times 15. You get 54,000. But is it really worth it? Is it? And then you have here energy subjugation packs, mass edition supply. Like, look at all this. $50 for this. 100 subjugation tickets. I didn't recover those. So let's go back to gameplay for a little bit, because this is kind of infuriating. Look at all this. Look how many sales they have. This one you can use crystals, thank freaking god, but still. You're gonna need 2,500, right? I had that much, but that's from me not doing anything and not playing for a long time. But let's go over here. Again, 2,500. This is only available for 4 more days in this game. 2,500. If you're just started, you can't do this. 2,500. Of course, you don't have to. Oh my god. This one's just a pay. Okay, this one is a lost island, but still, they're saying that character's worth $70. Her and her equipment's worth $70 on all this other stuff. They throw all this other stuff in here, but really, it's the character you're trying to get. This is $70. Wow. I remember people getting upset about the game having a $100 character paywall. This is insane. How they think they can charge this much for characters. Just for characters. Look at this. Warrior Chris is right here. Great. 1,700. What is this? 1,000. Wow. So here's costumes that's come back. right? But still, it's 2,200. Set items, look at this. Like, this is what made me turn off from the game the first time. Because there's so much of this. Look, $10 for Kurt, even though he was available above for even more. Let's go back, right? Where is he? Crut. $70. They were asking $70 for his jeans and all this stuff, right? Level up stuff. But you've got him over here for $10, just his jeans, and that's all you really need, and a 5-star rebirth. Look here again. So if you don't want to pay those egregious prices, maybe you don't want to spend all that time, just give us $10. We'll give you the character for $10. Just 10. Kinda, not even kinda. It's unforgivable. It's so much money they're asking for. Because if you want to collect all the characters, you probably won't have the time to get the genes for all of them unless you super grind the game. You've got crazy power level characters. But then again, you probably don't if you didn't spend any money. There's a huge pay gap between this game. So let's go back over here, back to the events. Let's go over here back to Reina. You have those subjugate right there. It's the 46 at the top. You can subjugate the map. It just pretty much means quick clear. That's it. You subjugate. Let's do it. Your energy times 10. So let's do. I guess all we can do is 10. And ready. Let's go. So it's gonna go ahead and give us the rewards. Bam. See, there's all the rewards. We only got 28 of hers. We need 1,000, by the way. So remember that we need 1,000. Now, of course, if we try a harder one, we might get more. But still, that's going to cost a lot more stamina. You're probably going to need more subjugation tickets. Subjugation tickets make everything faster, but you're pretty much, you need a lot of them. So you need crystals or something like that. So from here, I want to show you guys the arena, or I should say PvP in a way. You're not fighting real players, but you're fighting their computers in a way. We're going to try to find someone who's weaker than us because I don't want to get curb stomped when showing this off. So we're just going to do these guys. And you can set up an arena team too. It's different from your regular old adventure teams. Okay, so here we go. It chooses randomly who goes first. And it looks like the other guy's going first. Okay. Pretty basic like team you'll see all the time. But here they come. Like, they do the most basic and easiest things. What I like about this arena is that at least you get to choose what your characters do. Because in other games, it's just like, oh, it's going to be automatic. And I don't really like that too much. But this one, you have at least some sort of control. Which is nice to have. He might be. No, he won't. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, she'll attack me because... Oh, I can attack her, never mind. You know, for I mean not heavier, but stronger teams, they'll have way better balances and, take you out. He's really just, like, odds were against him. All the ones he was facing was the opposite. Like, he's rocking on paper. He was just... This team is just kind of unlucky in that case. But yeah, like, with heavier... Yeah, but so with more teams that have better balances and stuff like that, in Arena, you're going to find a hard time beating them. So you'll have to tune your characters up. And I think that's kind of the final thing we'll talk about when wrapping up our coverage of Fantasy War Tactics R. Because for a while we went a little spiel there, a rant about the game. But we want to end it off on maybe a high note, hopefully. I'll think about it. We still have to cover the paywall character. Okay, guys, so remember that comment earlier about the character Cleo? This is Cleo the Succubus. Let's go ahead and see what people are saying about it. Best boobs, must have to awaken your male heels in the battlefield. I love Succubus. She can suck my bus. So no one's really complaining about what that other guy. Whatever. Let's go to the costumes. I just want to see. Cleo's, that was a nice costume. And then first grade room 4 Cleo. Yeah, okay, I don't see why that person was, like, complaining. This is, like basic, like, fetish. If you guys don't know, it's called Sukumisu, School Mizuki, which, you see it all the time with, like, the class number on the chest, and it's like whatever the character's name is, and then whatever their class number is, that kind of thing. I don't see a reason for anyone to get upset about that. First grade, like, the character is obviously whatever. Okay, sorry, I thought it was Razeo, but this is the character that was behind the huge paywall. It's Seira, and she is also from the anime, not anime, Korean webcomic Noblesse. So she costs, I think, $100. This character, this one character costs $100. They've never had a paywall for heroes until now. It was a bad move. I remember, look how many people agreed with this person. 2,125. Sorry, I don't pay for boobs. It's not fair. This was, I will pay $100 just to get her. I don't agree with that. Don't do this. Why can't we have her Lost Island? And she, like, for completionists, this is the worst thing ever. You can't get this character. It's crazy. She was worth $100. That moment when you couldn't catch them all. Exactly. This is horrible. Imagine if maybe Pokemon has done this, where a Pokemon was in DLC. I'm not too sure. If someone's more knowledgeable on Pokemon, please tell me. It's annoying. This post has been removed by the administrators, so people are probably saying things. Just make it 3,000 crystals to buy her, because $99 you get 3,000. So I think it's fair. Yeah, I really do think it's fair. I'm still salty about her paywall. Worth money spent is not. It really isn't. If you have that kind of money to blow, I guess, but it's still not. So yeah, that's Seira. That's the character who was locked behind the paywall that no one who had $100 to spend. Think of all the, like, kids who were playing the game. Anyone who doesn't have a job, who's like a high schooler or middle schooler, who just couldn't pay for the character unless they asked their parents or something to pay for it. Like, it's ridiculous. So again, I want to talk about those characters before I even showed you guys this. So this is the character list. All the characters are here. It shows every character you have and every character you're close to getting with the genes. So you see, I have a few genes of other characters, and you keep scrolling through, you can see all the characters that are available. You can check out their stats, their equipment, like everything. You can learn everything about these characters. It's really cool. But let's go ahead and just pick a random character that we can look through character stuff. And let's pick Jin Kizuragi, since I just actually promoted him. So there we go. We got good old Jin Kizuragi from Blast Blue. Not my favorite fighting game, but it's a nice one for sure. Hero Jin Kizuragi, and you can scroll through them, but whatever. So you have Experience Synthesis, which you can merge these things and increase the character's level. Pretty simple. Awakening, you can awaken the character, yeah, whatever. Your current character, all characters have a combat level, right? You got your health, your attack, your defense, and your movement. And those things all factor into your combat power. You know, combat power shouldn't be taken as a literal sense, because a character can have a high combat power, but their combat is different from others. A way to explain it is maybe one is really good at debuffing compared to a character who is just great at attacking, who has high attack and maybe even high defense, something like that, like a tank character. Like a tank character and a debuff character can have the same combat power. It's not only solely just attack and defense. You can increase combat power also with their equipment. You can definitely inflate a weaker character with equipment. So never take it as face value as something that's set in stone. Because someone else's combat power is higher than yours, it doesn't mean per se that their characters are all just stronger naturally. So you have these traits also as well, where you can modify the traits of the character. This also increases their combat power. We go over here to modify, and you can modify it up to 10 times, or you can choose to modify it once. I want to do 10 because I think that's the best option. So you go here to 10, and then you have options. It's going to give you what skill or trait, I should say, is going to show you. It gives you like the best one. So right here, the best one it says would be a 1600 counter damage, which I think is pretty useful. Like if you can counter an enemy, it's pretty useful in general. But maybe you wanted more MP, so there's 26 MP, which is 11,334. Or you can get the 11,361. You see how the combat power is very close to each other? You can easily close that gap with the equipment. Hey everyone, Blazzer here. I just wanted to say the video ended up being a bit short. Actually, my SD card corrupted the last part of it. And don't worry, you didn't miss much. It was just me kind of wrapping up on the whole combat power and traits things, but that was the last thing I was going to cover in the video. I'll talk about equipment, but it's best you learn it for yourself. It's very easy, so don't worry about it. And I'll see you guys next time for the next AppCast. Sorry that I ended abruptly, but things like that happen. Peace out.